Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're going to play something totally different. It's a giant pile of stuff. Our spells all over the place. But we got a lot of ramp, and we're going to play some Sultai Legends. And not the ones you normally get to see. I didn't want to do the traditional stuff. We want to play with some cards we don't get to see that often. So this should be a pile of fun to watch in this video. But we got a couple of cut down, because, still got to have the removal. Llanowar Elves, because we're going to need a lot of mana. We have some Go for the Throats, as well as Armored Scrap Gorger. And Scrap Gorger is actually pretty good here because it does actually remove stuff from opponents' graveyards, which is the main reason it made the cut over other mana creatures. We do have some Terra Sunder because we're going to be playing some black and green. And then we're going to play a couple of Gwenna. This isn't one we play a lot outside of some elf builds, but here we have a lot of creatures that are larger, so we want to get that extra mana, and we're probably going to get to untap this a few times. Of course, if you're in black and green, you're going to play Glissa because it's good for doing all kinds of things, not to mention just that Death Touch First Strike. Of course, Shieldred, because we should be able to cast this fairly easily. And here's where we get into the fun mix of stuff here. We get to play an Inga and Eska, so this is a way to give all of our legends, which are going to be the bulk of our creatures, vigilance, but also lets them tap so we can actually get extra mana and get some cards. We have Oko the Ringleader. Now, I think we're going to be able to do some fun stuff here with Oko, so we'll see how it all works out. But realistically, it's another way to just get some cards. It can also get us some extra creatures if we need some early blockers. Aclazotz is a way to gain some life and come over the top. Vivian should keep our hand loaded and help us find more mana, which should be good. And then occasionally, just get rid of some artifacts, enchantments, or other flyers, because there are a lot of demons. The Gikrod monster, it just got to fill a role. It has haste. It gets to do some fun stuff. I don't know if it's going to matter, but we're going to find out. We are going to play Liliana Dreadhorde General, because I wanted one more Planeswalker, and I figured, why not Liliana? Literally, that's the only logic. And we have Bonnie Paul. We've played this in a few decks, and each time it sticks, it's super good. It's another way to get cards, and it gets you 2 bodies, which gets around a lot of stuff. And then, of course, Muldrotha. We just get to play stuff over and over out of the graveyard. So if this sticks, we get to be a real nuisance to our opponent. And, of course, Koma, World Eater. Fantastic card here. If it hits one time, that usually ends the game, and we should have the mana for it. We're not doing anything crazy with the lands. We're kind of all over the place being able to support our stuff, but we do have 3 Plaza of Heroes to make it a little easier to cast some of our stuff. Now, as always, if you would be inclined in playing this yourself, watch to the end of the video to help the channel out, and then when you're done watching, there'll be a link in the description. It'll take you over to Moxfield, a channel sponsor, where you can download this and a pile of other sweet standard decks if you're just looking to play something different. And of course, if you further want to support the channel and save yourself some money, especially going into the new year, you got a little money left over, you want to treat yourself, check out our friends over at Tales of Adventure. That's TOAMagic.com. You can use code DRAGON, D-R-A-G-N, and you'll save 5% on everything you put into your cart on their website. But all right, let's go see if these Sultai Legends can get it done in some legendary status. Oh boy, here we go. Let's keep it. Duresses? Yep. Like I said, I've been seeing so many Duresses from opponents lately. Like I said, the metagame has definitely changed. Is it weird that I expect Llanowar Elf to die, so I want to just draw like a 2-mana creature here? But it didn't. Alright, then I guess Glissa dies here then? No, neither. What? What black deck kept turn 1 Duress and not anything? Wow. Okay. I don't even know what just happened. Okay, well, they're hitting all their mana. Okay, there's that.
No more distractions. Let's make this quick.
I mean, we sacked this guy, obviously, because we have another Llanowar Elf in hand. Ooh, that would have been nice too, though. But here's what we can do. We can just attack here, then remove the counters off Liliana. She only has 1, but, we'll take the 1. Then we'll play this.
Fun when they hit back.
All right, not sure what else the opponent has here. I mean, it could be another Liliana, actually. Maybe Shieldred? But then we just run Glissa into Shieldred, then play our own, I guess. Dread, I got more creatures, opponent. There's a lot of creatures in this deck. Oh, they have their own Glissa. That's what we're supposed to draw a removal card deck. Like, What you doing? All right. I mean, I guess I'll see if they'll trade. We have more cards than they do, and our cards are more impactful, so I'm willing to make that exchange there. We're testing what removal they have, which apparently is not anything instant speed. All right, another Glissa, sure. Untap land. Yep. Oh, no, it's a tap land. Boo. We were close. We didn't quite get there. All right, so opponent does have a Glissa. They'll likely get to draw here because we're probably not going to block. I mean, we'll see. There's a world where we could block. Oh, they're just playing Llanowar. I probably wouldn't. I mean, I don't know, actually. Do we block here? Like, if I play Muldrotha next turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, untap this, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana left to just play our Glissa? Yeah, I guess we gamble. No block. Because if they have anything to kill some, it's probably going to be Shieldred anyway. So, whatever. You get a card. I think it's worth the gamble. I mean, they lost 3 because they lost 1 to that and then 2 from the Shieldred. Alright. Then we're going to go blue, black, I guess. And then Muldrotha comes down to cause some problems. And we'll go ahead and play this. And then we'll attack with our 4/5. Oh, poor Llanowar had to go to work. I mean, this could mean they also just have, like, a sweeper here, right? Maybe I got greedy and should have set on the Muldrotha. Because I wouldn't be surprised if that's what's about to happen here. Nope, Dread Knight does not do it. All right, opponent goes to 7. And we can also activate a creature land. Like, they're going to have to... Yeah, that's it. Okay. All right, we're going to keep this, but we kind of need to draw something good off the top to make it worth it. So we're going to set ourselves up. If we get a 2 or 3 mana thing, it'd be great here. I almost want a 2 mana creature and then see what happens, but... All right, that works. So then we could play Inga Eska next turn, possibly Bonnie Paul the next turn. Get 2 blockers. Obviously, we'd love some spot removal to get rid of some of these these mices. But, you know, we'll take what we can get, I guess. Yep, we'll just take 4. All right. Oh. Dang. Yeah, I guess we kind of got to do this. I mean, the life gain could be important. All right, they're going to go big here. Question is, how big? All right, so a Rage is going to make that 6. So we take 12 and go to 4. So we know there's a Rage, right? Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this. So I'm going to do it anyway, though. I think getting rid of the double striker matters. Whoa, they didn't have anything else? Why would you attack with that mouse, then? I'm so confused. I genuinely thought I was going to lose a Shieldred there. This is crazy. This is complete crazy pants. I mean, all right. Because, like, I'm willing to trade now. We also have a creature land we can attack with. Yeah, that's big. I agree. I mean, I'm just throwing both the Ox and Bonnie Paw in front of it. I mean, I guess they could play the thing Sheltered by Ghost or whatever here. But I'm definitely doing that. Alright, so we just attack, attack, attack. And then play another Bonnie Paw, I guess. I mean, seems good. Gain 2 more. Play a land. I mean, I assume they can protect the Hearthfire hero in some way. Nope, they're just blocking a 5/5. Alright. Sure, man. I for real have zero clue what's going on anymore, and I'm not even going to try to figure it out. Just going to replace this so we have max blockers. And play another Llanowar Elf. We're at 18. I don't know what they can do other than play Sheltered by Ghosts and get rid of something and gain a bunch of life. But even then, they gain, let's call it 9. They go to 15, and we could still kill them. It would have to be Sheltered by Ghosts plus the mouse to double strike here. Though going all the way back, I'm wondering if the opponent bluff attacked with the mouse and it backfired. Like they thought I wouldn't block with Shieldred because I would be afraid to lose it or something. Or maybe I would have used Shieldred to block the first striker, possibly. Like, I don't know. Okay, there's Feather Flight. I mean, that's real. And you fling it at us, we would die. Oh no, Bonnie Paw still blocks, because Bonnie Paw has reach. So yeah, it still doesn't matter. Yeah, opponent's just dead here. I mean, that doesn't trample. Yep. Oh, well, even better. We can just exile that and not even have to worry about it. I mean, I guess we just activate, though, right? Why did you tap that? But yeah, that was a solid win. The opponent never really did anything to us that whole time. Let's keep it. All right. So the next turn, I guess we would try to Gwenna, even though I'd expect her life expectancy to be very, very short. They're like, no Llanowar Elf for you. Lucky for me, I've got more creatures. I have lots more, actually. Like, I don't know, 30 more, whatever. This deck has tons of creatures. Okay, so they're doing the Reanimator thing here. Fill their graveyard up, see what shenanigans they can get into. Not a surprise, and we'll just see them reanimate stuff next turn, and then we'll just move on. Actually, no, wait. Oh, I messed up. Ah, crap. That's totally my fault. I should have waited, because when they go to target here with their Zombify, I'd have been able to kill whatever they took. Yeah, that's my fault. Oh, they didn't have it. Alright, so we get lucky for a turn. They also didn't find the spell they were looking for. Alright, cool, I guess. Sure. That's an interesting situation. So, if they were to reanimate, if we had enough permanents, we'd be, alright. It's a thing that happens. I mean, I'm sure they're just waiting for a Zombify to get back one of these Valgavoths. Alright, they didn't have it, though. I mean, obviously it's a kill spell. If we could stick Muldrotha, we could get Scrap Gorger back and maybe buy ourselves some time. But we need to draw an untapped land here. Oh, man. They're killing Inga and Eska. Nice. Just for sport, I'm going to make a mana just like I have something, but I don't. I don't think the opponent knows, like, Killing Gwynna would have definitely been the play here. That's so much better for us. Matter of fact, not only do we get to do this, now we get to untap Gwynna, and we get to play this guy. So now if they don't have it, we'll be all set right here. We'll have to take one more hit from this 8/8, which is kind of gross, but, you know, we can only do so much. Yep, there's a Zombify. We let that through. Now let's decide what's worth doing here. I can play this for 1. Huh. Alright, we play this for 1. We play this. Oh, can I not? Oh, I can't use this. It tapped incorrectly. Alright, well, I deserve that. Actually, alright, I guess we're not dead, though. We still have access to Terra Sunder, so let's pass. Founding the third path, alright. There's another Valgavoth, right? Okay. Sure. So this, unfortunately, hurts our plans quite a bit. So now we have to kill the Valgavoth now. Get rid of the other Valgavoth. And then sack... Doesn't really matter, because whatever we have left is going to have to chump block here. So we sack, I guess. They get our Vivian. We block. And then just hope not to die. Ooh, almost. Not quite. Almost. Man, I messed up. I messed up earlier. We could have done a couple things better, and I totally goofed this up. But hey, let's draw an untapped land here. Oh, actually, wait. That's not going to do it. Yeah, we're dead now. Dang it. That's my fault, though. I'm not blaming that on the deck. I played that game terribly. Because even on that other turn, I could have tapped properly. Would have allowed me to still play Vivian. Vivian kills that. I could have sacrificed Vivian, kept a couple creatures. So, yeah, that one's totally on me. Yeah, let's keep this. This is a functional hand. Oh, guess we're going to need some removal, huh? Well, I was going to do something else, but this changes plans a little bit. And this is the type of hand where it's not bad, because if they do kill Llanowar, you're kind of like, yeah, okay. But if they don't, you do get a pretty good setup. Just depends on what removal spells they're playing. All right, there's a shot. Sends us down to a whopping 18. Go ahead and play this duder, which is actually pretty good blocking here. Unless, of course, they have more shocks. Or lightning strikes. Though the reality is, we probably don't even block here. I don't think it's worth the risk. Especially since we could possibly play Inga Nesca or play Glissa next turn. Or just straight up leave up Terra Sunder. I mean, that's totally reasonable. Manifold Mouse with no mices. Hey, alright, so we get a safe block here. Love that. Yeah, we'll take 2. So we take 3 total for the turn. I feel like that's pretty good against mono red. Like, we could have had a much worse turn there. Alright, let's go here. Now, part of my hope is Glissa lives, because if Glissa does live, then that'll give us the option to maybe Inga Esca do something, or we'll see. Emberheart Challenger. Tough. That's going to get to first strike. Don't love that. Don't love that at all. Love seeing another mouse go away, though. Alright, well, that's unfortunate, but I guess we trade? Here's the thing, if that's a rage, let's say, We would take 10, 11, 12, 13. That's too much. All right, we kind of have to do this. Like, it's probably a rage, but, like, what the hell else are we going to do? Oh, no, that's fine. That's just a trade regardless. That's actually a bad use of the spell. They could have done something else there entirely. So if we do this, we have 2 blockers. Yeah, we don't really have a better play there. This is fine. Yeah, we got kind of a slow draw here. And if they have any kind of pump spell, we could be in trouble. Yep. I mean, we'll do what we can here. Yep, I assumed that was going to be part of the case. I guess we block and block. If you have a shock... Nah, let's get rid of the double striker. Or try to. Okay, that worked. Love that. We're at 6. Okay. Alright. Some things are happening now. So if we can kill 1 or 2 more things, then we just play Liliana, make them lose some stuff. Alright, so let's go here. Oh, wait. Actually, let's attack first. Because this has vigilance. So let's get in for 4. The other thing, too, when Inga and Eska's out, your mana tapping gets weird. Because it'll basically ask you every time if you want it to be just auto pay or pay with whatever. So, like, you got to highlight and make sure it's tapping what you want it to tap. Here, for instance, I want this to tap this for green because I want to make sure I have black mana up. I mean, obviously, I still have these guys that I could tap, but, you know, in case something goes weird, your creature die or whatever. And it still didn't leave the black mana up. Well, never mind. Didn't matter anyway. Alright, we're at 6. We know they're playing some amount of burn, so we have to be aware of that. Also want to kill that Knucklehead, because that's not good for business. If you're attacking with the Higher Claw, then I guess we're blocking. Sure? Yeah, that was the best case scenario for us, right? Block, block, block. Alright. And then we'll cast this. I'll go to 4, which, if they are playing Burst Lightnings, we could potentially die. I mean, that's real. But it's better now than later, you know? We also have the option... Oh, no, we don't have our creature land yet. Alright, let's get our attacks on. And then let's go here. Oh, wait, we can only use the mana to cast creatures? Oh, that's not going to work. In that case, let's tap this for green, green. Pass the turn. And I'll leave up the Terrace under. Hired Claw. You are exactly the type of thing I would like to kill. I would love to get one of our things where we could gain some life. That would make me feel real happy. Yep, they're going to go digging. All right, so we're on borrowed time now. Wait, the opponent's only at 10. We go 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we can only attack for 9. So close, but so far away. I guess I should have attacked last turn. We'd have been set up here. Yeah, that was a little bit of a mistake. I wasn't paying attention to their life total. I was so worried about preserving mine that I didn't worry about getting theirs. So yeah, 2 burn spells, we die if they have it. Let's attack. Play Liliana. I mean, we're just hoping. We just need them to not have it. I mean, because I played poorly. We could be in trouble. This is it. Heartfire Hero is not it. And neither is that. We win, folks. Good, strong win against Mono Red. Oh, we drew the both. We only have 2 Fable passages. All right, I mean, we'll keep it. We just gotta hope to get lucky here. Like, all right, let's hope the elf lives. If it doesn't, we need to draw it on tap land. It's going to. Oh, we're playing against those things. All right. Well. Man, these 2 Fable passages. This was the wrong time to get them. All right. Here's a thought, though. We're going to have 5 mana next turn minimum. 4 mana. Maybe 5. We can cut down something they're going to gain life with. We're actually not far from this. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe we have some options. And if they're doing any graveyard shenanigans, we do have Scrap Gorgers. So, it's not the worst. I mean, this could shape up to be a little something. Let's go ahead and get the swamp. All right. So we can play this, play Glissa. Oh, I should have tapped the elf first because then I've been able to remove whatever we killed. Because I'm not attacking with the elf here. Yeah, that was a little lazy play. Yeah, what I meant was like I could leave. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I would have had to tap one of the because I needed black mana there. Never mind. That's nothing. All right, let's go ahead and kill this before it gets out of hand. Thought I had messed up the play, but I realized my only 2 black mana were still Scrap Gorger and Glissa. All right, what you got, opponent? Surely it's nothing to kill Glissa here. All right. I mean, I say that. They could cause us to exile something, I suppose. We need a 2nd blue? Well, we have 2 blue. All right, I'm going to go ahead and attack first with this Glissa. See if they're going to kill it with like a Elspeth Smite or something here. Which is very possible. Nope. All right. Let's draw. I guess I wish I would have waited on that, huh? I know better, too. Okay, sure. In the turn. Just gonna leave up Go for the Throat. Keep anything too crazy from happening here. Elisil Core, you got it, friend. Gain a bunch of life. So I feel like this is one of those, like, combo-y type decks. And this is why we're glad we held on to things. I mean, they'll get a bunch of life here. We'll lose one. It's fine. You want to keep the things out of their graveyard, though, so they can't raise the past and do silly stuff. I'm actually not going to fetch for a land here, just so there's one more land in the deck. Marginal difference, but it could matter. I mean, sure. I'll block this one. And then we'll get rid of a duder in the yard. All right. Come on. Oh, that's not bad, actually. I wasn't sure what I was expecting, but that is totally reasonable. We are okay with this. So then we Liliana. Get rid of that. We make a zombie. And I'm not even attacking here. Yep, that's all it takes. Yeah, I generally feel like these types of decks are trying to sacrifice a bunch of things. Sometimes with like Bartolome, raise the pass, get everything back in, gain a bunch of life, drain you again. So if you keep their graveyard thin, or you keep stuff they can't attack through, that usually limits what they can do. Oh, do we keep this? Oh, I don't think we can. I want to, really. Go fetch for a swamp and then try to stay alive? I'm going to do it for content, but I think it's bad. I'm going to do it for y'all so y'all can see it, because I'm sure some people are looking like, no, keep it. It's not that bad. And in some cases, you might be right. It may not be that bad. But let's go ahead and go get that swamp, because we're going to need it against mono red. I mean, we might get lucky here. Like, let's be honest. Like, we could possibly get to kill a few things. We'll see. I mean, we have black mana up, so yeah. Emberheart Challenger, sure. I think we're going to go ahead and do this just to be mana efficient. We did not get there, but we have to play this. Hoping they don't have a lightning strike or something. Because if I were them, I'd use it. We got stuck on mana. You absolutely take your shot if you got it. Well, now they don't have it, obviously. We're not blocking. We just get raged up here. So here we want an untapped land. That changes everything if we get an untapped land. Alright, we take a bunch. Okay. We did. Okay, so we get this. And I think the plan is just kill this. So they can't get access to extra cards. And if they don't have lightning strikes, which I'm sure they would have played it if they had it, because they would have got rid of my Scrap Gorger. That means Glissa gets to hang around and do some work here. Now, they do have 2 cards, so it's not like we're home free by any stretch. Here's a fun thing. On a future turn, we could possibly copy our Scrap Gorger and have another mana creature so we could play Coma. We don't want to copy anything here. No attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so if we can get another untapped land, that could be good. Alright, I don't know what the hell's about to happen, but sure. I mean, if you have a lightning strike, you have it. Well, that doesn't do anything. That just gets you another body, right? And then you just lose a dude? That feels worse for them. Like you traded for a worse creature. Yeah, now we get to go nuts. I'm going to get the island so there's just less damage from our lands. And then I will attack. Oh yeah, I get to copy this guy. Am I sure? At the beginning of combat on your turn, Oko becomes a copy of up to 1 target creature you control. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's absolutely what I want. I didn't even get to play my Coma! I didn't realize Oko was just going to ask me, like, am I sure? Because, like, I definitely was sure I wanted that. But yeah, there we were just going to tap 7, have Coma, attack with Glissa, and that probably just ends the game. But yeah, another solid win against Mono Red. Maybe this deck just beats Mono Red. I don't know. What's funny is every time... Wow, I don't think I remember last time somebody just played straight up turn 1 Mockingbird. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody play turn 1 Mockingbird, actually. So now I have 0 clue what we're up against, but the fact that the opponent is being uber aggressive here is super concerning. I'm not going to lie. Sure, you have a spell stutter, I guess. Pass? I don't know what the hell's going on right now. I guess I'm taking 1. Alright. I feel like this is some type of weird deck that's trying to take advantage of like flyers and tempo or something maybe. Which is why they were willing to do that, because otherwise it doesn't make a lot of sense. I do like Glissa. But yeah, I'm gonna Glissa, because if you counter, you're not playing a creature here at instant speed. So sure, I'm sure you have a counter, right? Nope, they have a Fairy Mastermind. Sure. I mean, we are at 16. We're gonna take another 2. Go to 14. I guess they're gonna flash in their 4/3 here. Yeah, that makes sense. Get a card. So this is fun, because then we can play this, destroy this, and then attack and kill it with Glissa. Alright, we lose Vivian, but she did her job. They might also have another one. I don't know. Okay, Vivian's gone.
I'll hunt somewhere else.
Mockingbird to copy our Glissa. Sure. Try to target the other Glissa. We'll pay it. Weird, but alright. We'll draw a card. Oh, they also get a card. I forgot about that. That's actually a bad move. I mean, they can't counter Coma, so if we get one more untapped land, I guess it's all good. Oh, that's not going to do it, is it? Yeah, let's go for it, I guess. Just to make sure we have the mana when the time comes. Flood Pitch Drowner, sure. Tapping Glissa? No, tapping that. Alright, then do we even bother to attack here? Oh, what's funny is we can remove the counters. That's cute. I have never used Glissa to get around Flood Pitch Drowner, but sure. Make sure we have access to our mana. Remove the stun counter. Quirky, but hey, it works. Alright. Question is, can we survive 2 attack steps here? Alright. We get to play an 8/12 Trampler Duder here. Trying to think, is there any way we lose? We have to not. Well, I guess we could still attack with this. We have 2 blockers. I was just thinking if they draw like bounce spells or tap stuff or whatever. But yeah, we just attack. Because it at least lets us attempt to set up lethal here. Yeah. Don't want to draw extra cards here for free. Make them spend the mana to do it. Okay, this is it. Are we dead? We really need to draw some kind of removal cards is what we need. But if they also get a Flood Pitch Drowner here, that's probably bad. Because then they get to block, tap down, Coma. Yeah, of course. So we need something good. Ooh, actually, Aclazotz wouldn't be bad. Oh, that's terrible, actually. Alright. We gotta try. And if they have a Drowner, we're kind of cooked, right? Because they just block both guys. Well, that's equally as good. Actually, that's not as bad. Do you also have Drowner? There it is. Now we're dead. Alright, cool. Sure. It's not great having double Glissa, double Gwenna, but we'll see what happens. Oh, man, I was hoping that would have been an untapped land, because there's a chance the Scrap Gorger won't make it. Alright, Wormlet into an artifact? No. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Pass a turn. We got something for Glissa here? Get lost. We're okay with that. We can live with that. Sure, Warden's going to be annoying, but fine. You know what we really want? We want an untapped land here, so we can play Glissa and Scrap Gorger and be set up to do something big the following turn. I mean, ultimately, we'd prefer Gwenna plus, but, you know. That's probably good for later. Pass the turn. Got another removal spell. Not this time. Ooh, we have something good we can use our Terra Sunder on. That's nice. Still would love to see another untap land. Alright, who's getting flying? Okay. Sure. And nothing else, huh? Alright. Ooh, Axelzot, you were so close to being the right card. You were so close. Okay, let's try to get rid of this. That's great. Let's attack with this Knucklehead. Ultimately, we can also use Glissa to remove counters from Warden, so it's never a super headache. But I actually want to use this to draw a card, because I want some lands, which we're not going to find, apparently. Alright, well, at least we have a 3/3 on the ground to do some work with. And we kind of found a 5th mana. Sure, you got it. Oh, gross. Having that on top sucks. That's super bad for us. I mean, I say that. I mean, we kind of can force the opponent into a decision of what's more worth their trouble. Oh, actually, if we attack here and they play that, we actually get priced into having to block a Wormlet. Still worth it. Yeah, I think the opponent was aware of that too. So now the question is, do we just go Gwenna, Scrap Gorger, knowing that this is going to come here, these get to attack. If we do this, we block a 4/4, take... Well, we don't even know what the last card is. I'm assuming we're taking 7. But it could be worse. Damn. I mean, I guess we could do this and this. And then that leaves us 3 blockers. We can like double or triple block some things if necessary. But I assume that's the minimum of what's going to happen here. They're going to play that, get rid of Glissa. I would think, because you have to sacrifice a creature, right? Yeah. Alright, so that makes sense. Yep, totally agree. Alright, so we might have stabilized here. So let's go double block here, block here. Actually, no, if we're going to block more, block here. So then we only take 3, go to 5. We get to play Aclazots. I'm sure they're going to kill the Gwenna. Oh, they didn't. Okay, they did. I was like, wait a minute. That was about to be very weird. Oh, that's even better. Even better. Oh my. Love to see it. Sure. All right. Bonnie Paul to the rescue. Yep, those are some things you can tap. I agree. And they get to scry. That's the relevant part. But they can't really attack here. And as long as our creatures keep staying bigger, there's really not going to be much for them to do. Oh, perfect. That can absolutely stay. Oh, wait, but if we attack, we draw a card? Bonnie Paul enters creature. This creature's power does. Whenever you attack, draw a card. You may put a land. Oh, yeah, we just get to keep the card anyway. Okay, that's fine. Still just going to attack with this, though. I mean, of course it dies, but we're only at 5. Don't want to get too crazy. All right, what you got, opponent? Actually, ooh, I shouldn't have done that, because if they get another removal spell... Okay, fortunately that was just a bad attack all around, actually. That was a stupid attack. Because ultimately, had they actually had another thing, we would have just died. Because I didn't realize, like, that would have been more than enough with us being at 5. So, stupid play all around, but we're just not getting punished for it here. They also know we... Wait, opponent. You know we have the go for the throats. Why would you do such things? Alright, well, at this point, we're off to the races. Nothing really matters here. We'll attack here, attack here. All kinds of things happening. Sure. Found a land. Found an elf. Get to put a land into play. Yep. Never punished. Made a dumb play and didn't even suffer for it. Yeah, opponent's dead here. I mean, they have blockers, so I mean, I guess technically they're not dead, but, you know, they're kind of dead. Yep. Well, on some levels, I feel like this deck shouldn't have worked, honestly. It was a fun, just quirky pile of stuff. If anything, though, I would say we're probably going to end up cutting a Coma for a Thrun. So I think Thrun's just a better card in more matchups. It's harder to kill. It's indestructible on your turn. It's a 5/5. It's easier to cast. So we might actually swap a Coma and a Muldrotha for 2 Thruns, and then the rest of the deck might actually stay the same, because overall, it was pretty strong. I was digging this. But yeah, if it's your jam, again, don't forget, check out the link, and be sure to check our friends over at Tales of Adventure. Save yourself some money. Code DRAGN TOA Magic. But yeah, otherwise, have fun, enjoy playing Magic, and honestly, if you want to see more crazy stuff in Standard, you should follow if you haven't, and check out the next video. That's all of you for now. We'll see you next time.